1 year of training, hundreds of hours of hiking, 40+ miles of trekking, and now I'm standing in the place where legends have stood before me. This is Everest Base Camp.
Right, it is Everest Base Camp Day 7, and we are trekking to base camp today. I'm gonna go get some breakfast, and we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Sleeping at high altitude, not fun. It's cold, uncomfortable, and feels like you're breathing through a straw. But today's not about sleep. It's about the final push. This morning, I'm layering up carefully. I've learned my lesson. Too many layers equals instant regret. You start off freezing, so you bundle up, but 10 minutes into hiking, you're drenched in sweat, which then turns into ice on your body. A rookie mistake I refuse to make again. So I'm keeping it simple. Base layers of wool, fleece, and my not so fashionable but functional trekking jacket. It may not win me any style points, but Everest doesn't care about your outfit. It cares if you're prepared.
Did you see the well, sir?
Everest well or normal well? No, I did not. All right, so I got my electrolytes in this bottle. I ordered another small pot of hot water. And then what I'm gonna do is mix that small pot of hot water and cut it with these bottled waters, which are ice cold. So that way I'm not drinking ice cold water on the hiking trail.
Lesson learned. Warm water equals life. Ice water equals death.
All right, here we are in the Teahouse, and everyone's just trying to warm up, and it looks like they're all anxious to start the hikes like me, and yeah, let me show you what it looks like.
You could feel it in the air, the excitement, the nerves, the, oh my God, is this actually happening realization. This isn't just another trek day. This is the day.
Here's the breakfast for today. We got 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast.
I have 0 symptoms of altitude sickness at this point. I'm eating well. My face looks normal. My energy is high. What I don't know is that by tonight, I'll be curled up in a ball, shivering, nauseous, and unable to eat. If I had known, I would have eaten a lot more. But hey, hindsight's 2020.
Water's a lot cheaper here than in our next overnight spot in Gorka Shep, so I've stocked up and have cut it with hot water, so it's not freezing cold. And yeah, so it's going to be a very well-hydrated hike. We're about 10 minutes away from starting the day, and then we'll see how long it takes us to get to our first spot. Hopefully 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. And then we'll have to make a choice of whether to go get lunch or go straight to base camp. So a lot of that will depend on how long it takes us to get to Gorka Shep, which is the first spot.
Mineral water 6, both side, 1800, and power bank charge 1000. Small pot hot water 1200, medium pot hot water 900. Total 4900. No.
Okay. 4,900. One, two, three, 4, 5,000.
The cold hits instantly. You know it's freezing when even my porter, who's built for this, is wearing extra layers. At this altitude, my strategy is simple. Move fast to warm up. My toes are already frozen, my body is stiff, but my adrenaline is off the charts. I've trained for this for over 1.5 years. Hundreds of cardio sessions with an elevation mask, mental and physical endurance prep. And now I'm pushing myself, maybe a little too hard, but right now I feel invincible. This is it. The day I've been training for, the final push to Everest Base Camp. And let me tell you, it's bitterly cold. You know it's bad when even the porters who are built for this are layered up like it's an Arctic expedition. If they're shivering, you know it's serious. The cold bites instantly. My toes frozen within minutes. But I don't stop. I keep pushing, moving through the cold because it's the only way to warm up, is just to keep going. The adrenaline is pumping through my veins, and all those hundreds of hours of training, all those elevation mask runs and mental conditioning, it's all led up to this moment. And right now, I feel unstoppable.
I should probably speed us up. Yeah. All right. About 28 minutes into the hike, and the sun has came out a little bit. Making good time.
Finally, the sun peaks over the ridges. We can move even faster now. But I'm still bundled up. I've got my thick gloves on because it's still absolutely freezing. The cold at this altitude just lingers no matter how much you move. Every step forward, though, feels like momentum towards something great.
All right, we're about 40 minutes into the hike. Took a rest spot here in the sun, enjoying this beautiful view. We're making good time. Definitely feeling the altitude, but pushing through it. We got Bhupal put on some sunscreen. Yay. Oh man, look at the trail behind us. Looks like there's a bunch of people stopping in front of us too.
And then it happens. The altitude starts kicking in. Everything slows down. Talking hard, breathing hard. Walking, it feels like slow motion. Every step feels like I'm dragging cement blocks on my feet up a staircase. It's not just exhaustion, it's like my entire body is resisting movement. My legs, they don't even want to lift. My lungs, desperately searching for oxygen that just isn't there. Meanwhile, my guide, totally fine. He's just standing there, watching me struggle, letting me set the pace because at this point, I have no choice. This incline is brutal, just straight uphill for what feels like an eternity. I try to push, try to get some adrenaline going, but it's just so damn hard.
Back here and take a picture. Visit this. Yes.
It was a brutal hill, but we did it. Yeah.
And then there and last one from Sergu and left one Kanti.
Ah.
This one too, Cholatse and Tabuche. And Tabuche Peak. This one. And little bit, we see, you can see Amadaba.
Oh, I can see a little bit of it, yeah.
Behind it.
Amadava, yeah. All right, that was a tough climb. I'm slowly recovering. Heart rate is up.
Yeah. It's a jungle, not one big jungle, you know. And Pomori, and behind it is small one, Kantik, Linting, and that one, Khumbu
Ah.
and behind it, small one, Tibetan mountain, you know, Tibet side, not Nepal. And this Nopsi and this one on the top in ice, snowy, Nola.
Oh, wow. Great. Alright. There are no toilets on the trail for Everest Base Camp, so when you gotta go, you just find a spot and go. For day 7, that was here on these rocks. You have to find some time when there aren't other people, because you can't really go off trail too much.
I start noticing other hikers taking more breaks, struggling just like me, but instead of stopping, I use it as fuel. I didn't train for a year and a half just to stop every 10 minutes. This isn't just a trek, it's a battle, and I have to keep pushing.
Like, there's about 45 minutes left. There we go. Where's the Khumbu Icefall?
Last one in the white colors, right side. You see, you can see. Like saying it's snowing. From there.
Where the sun is?
Sun is at the before sunny.
Before sun.
You see the sun Khumbu Icefall.
Ah, the famous Khumbu Icefall.
Yes.
And this is the Khumbu Glacier. It's covered in sand, so it doesn't look like a glacier, but it is. Wow. Can we see base camp from here?
No.
No.
Let's see on the Kalapate.
Yeah.
You see this I try on the road. You see?
Oh yeah.
You see? That way going up.
That's that.
Kalapate.
Oh, is that where we're going?
Kalapate. Going up. Then this way going up the Kalapate and the top.
Oh, that's where we're going tonight, or for the sunset.
Kalapate, yes,
Okay,
sunset.
sorry. I was getting my names mixed up. So that big hill straight in front of us with the trail, that's Kalapote. And we're gonna be going about a quarter of the way up to see the sunset.
And then down the small one hill.
Mm-hmm.
You see and the behind the downside. So that's it.
Ah, so where's Everest?
Everest from that side, we don't see from here.
Okay, but it's what direction is it?
I think in a little bit we go hiking under 10 minutes. We go down, and then you can see.
So
Everest. It's
Everest
small
is
one.
that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that.
Okay. Wow. All right, we're about an hour, 30 minutes into the hike, and we see Mount Everest, the peak of it, just the very top. Crystal clear, crystal clear view of Mount Everest.
Behind the Mount Everest.
Yeah. All right, we're coming for you, Mount Everest. And we got some joke bay coming. Get out of the way. Some joke bay.
That's like your phone. You take a picture.
Yeah.
With joke.
We got joke bay. We got Mount Everest. Yeah. Try to get the Everest peak in the background. Nice.
Susil.
Anyway, there he is.
Way off in the distance, I see our porter. I give him a big wave. He waves back.
He's waving. He waved.
This is Everest Base Camp trekking in its purest form. The trail, nothing but rocks. Millions of them. Some jagged, some smooth, but all of them brutal on your feet. This is why you need good hiking boots.
All right, we've reached Gorak sheep.
Yes.
Finally, we make it to Gorka Shep. This is where we'll be staying tonight, but we don't stop for long because Everest Base Camp is waiting. We take a quick tea break, no real food, no real rest. We know the crowds are coming and we need to get ahead of them.
You know, on the one behind the try, you see, road that we're going out the Galapati.
Give me
Sunset. Tumor nut for over.
Remind me again how long it takes to get from Gorka Ship to base camp.
We are fast walking, sir, 1.5 something.
Okay, 1.5 if we're fast, 2 hours if we're slow.
Too slowly and 2 hours.
All right. All right, last little bit.
Yes.
All right, we are approaching Gorka Ship. It's 9:13. We made it in 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours. 5,180 meters.
Wow. 5,180 meters.
Galaxy Himalayan photo.
Oops, excuse me. No one better take mine. Very expensive. Sun.
This is in the sun. Very warm. Just 2 hours.
You got it. Maybe get a small pot, hot water.
Here?
Yeah.
We'll be here.
Do you want some? We can get a medium pot.
No.
You're good?
Just a small one.
Just a small part.
I still look normal. No real signs of altitude sickness yet, but I know this isn't gonna last. My head starts pounding. Every step feels like a hammer hitting my skull, but they don't let it stop me. At this altitude, your body's against you, but your mind, that's what gets you to the top.
All right. Ordered a small pot of hot water to warm me up. Here in the tea house. Gonna get some snacks and rest. Maybe about 30 minutes. And then keep hitting the trail. Good. Very sweaty.
Better you.
Yeah, very sweaty. I'm gonna.
Red Mountain Man.
This is.
Yeah. Only 2 hours. You know, only 2 hours working today from Labuti to here.
Yeah, pretty good time.
Yeah, good time, very good time.
Yeah.
Skip. So we are the launch skip and then we go up base camp and come back again here and take a lunch.
Sounds good.
Yes. A little bit with cookies and some tea and water.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take about 30 minutes. I'm getting some electrolytes and some water, maybe a snack or two, and then we're gonna hit base camp. So I'm gonna change. My clothes are all sweaty already, so I'm gonna change into another base layer and probably another jacket, and then we're gonna, hopefully get there in an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So.
Final push begins, 9:57 a.m. This is it, the final stretch. It's 9:57 a.m. and we're making incredible time. From Gorga Shep to Everest Base Camp, we've got a few hours of challenging terrain ahead, but nothing, and I mean nothing, is stopping me now.
He left. Oh, wow, I thought we were waiting. Oh, sorry. I thought we were waiting on him. Oh, man.
Behind the photo house there.
Oh, okay. You're waiting on me.
Can you have the helicopter?
Oh, yeah.
People later, after base camp, got here and here same houses, and we are take a lunch, and after lunch we go up from that side.
Okay.
The sunset. Here.
Yeah. All right. So it is 10 a.m. We just left Gorga Shep Teahouse, and we are Everest Base Camp bound. We should be there by noon. About 2 hours, maybe quicker. I feel energized that I'm not wearing a jacket. We got, we're gonna get some good pictures, some good memories. I'm wearing the ugly jacket for Dill. That way Mr. Dill can get his company picture. If the bag's a little heavy, it's because I snuck in a tripod.
This bag?
Yeah.
Not had.
Okay. I snuck in a.
Find some.
I brought a tripod. That way we could set up the GoPro while we take pictures and get a good, it'll be. All right. Yeah. Ooh, watch out.
Wrong way.
Don't walk into that.
This is this time.
All right.
Right way.
That's where we're going.
And Everest Base Camp.
Everest Base Camp.
And left way going at the Calapot,
Oh, that's where we're going for sunset.
Climbing out this.
There's a helicopter. Yeah.
Yes.
It is kind of breezy. I'm happy you told me to wear this.
We are very happy.
We're here. I feel good. I feel energized. I feel fresh. We got Cecile, our porter, is already up started.
No, not gone. Behind it.
Oh, he's behind.
I think this porter house is.
Oh, that's the porterhouse.
He's coming slowly.
Oh, he's coming. What is he carrying? What is he carrying to base camp?
His bag.
Oh. He'll catch up, I'm sure. I saw him on the way down. I waved to him.
From here to half an hour ago, that's black, and then little bit down, and little bit more again up, and little bit up and down, up and down, up and down.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound. Yeah, it's pretty peaceful now and beautiful.
Yes.
I got it. So straight ahead of. Wow, it's just so beautiful.
Yes. This one we see mountain. That's China and Nepal side border here.
So I'm gonna see China today.
No.
Oh.
Just we go up the just border.
Just the mountains. Oh, I'm gonna see into the Chinese. Technically, that's China country.
No, we don't see it. Only we see on the Chinese mountains. From Nepal side is peaks, China side is mountains. You know. Nepal side the mountains only 8,000 up the mountain. Yeah, 7,700. The peak, not mountains. You know.
Gotcha.
This one 7,100 Khumbu peaks, not mountains.
Oh.
Yeah.
Peak.
And this one Nukche, 7,000 something 100 or 200 meters, something like that. This peak, not mountain.
Gotcha.
Good sunny.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
sunny.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this that looks like almost an avalanche is about to happen,
Yeah.
right?
Sometimes fall down ambulance. 30 years or 31 years ago, here all the lakes are here.
Oh wow.
Here. You know,
Man.
that time, way.
Damn, 30 years ago,
Yeah,
these were lakes. Not anymore.
This route.
Wow.
And then this one, the new route.
Wow. It's not even that long ago. It's not that crowded. I don't see a lot of people. Where's everybody?
Behind, sir.
Oh.
Behind. We are very fast working and fast coming here.
Oh, good.
That's right. A lot of people behind us.
Oh, good.
After 1 hour,
Yeah.
not after 1 hour, we go the base camp and come back again on the lot of people.
Yeah. Gotcha. So we skipped lunch, so we skipped the crowd. Hopefully we skipped.
This time,
Yeah.
very better, you know.
Yeah.
Because- and 1 o'clock and after 1 o'clock and after 12:30 after 12 o'clock in the base camp there is traffic jam. Rotation by rotation and take a picture on the rock. That time,
Yeah.
not traffic jam.
Uh-uh.
Siधै मा गरे हैन सिधै उता पर नजाउनु उता सिधै जाउनु Careful. Slowly. You have enough time to. Go slowly.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he's going pretty fast. Shush. This is a good peeps. Is this a good pee spot?
Pee-pee?
Yeah.
Go for it. Somewhere you can go, no problem.
All right, this is the bathroom for the trail.
Then it starts, the headache. It's not just a little headache, it's a full-on war happening inside my skull. It's a full-on war happening inside my skull. Every step down here feels like someone's smacking me right in the head with a hammer. You can actually hear it in my sighs in the footage. Every deep breath, every exhale, it's me trying to force the pain out. I don't know if it's altitude tricks or just desperation, but breathing heavily somehow makes the headache slightly less unbearable. Or maybe it's just making me feel like I have control over something. Maybe, maybe not.
I'm feeling every step of that incline. All right, we're about half an hour into the hike, and I see a peak of Everest, or I see the peak of Everest poking through the snowfall.
Like the
Beautiful.
peak
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah. Just trying to catch my breath while enjoying the view of the Khumbu Icefall, Khumbu Glacier,
Khumbu Glacier.
Everest. Lot there.
There's
We pass a group of trekkers on horseback, yep. They might have paid extra for the ride. They might have had to pay extra for that ride. I didn't even know that was an option. I mean, I get it. At this altitude, every step is a struggle. But it's also kind of funny watching them bounce around on the narrow rocky path. It definitely slows the trail down. But hey, if you want to ride a donkey to base camp, more power to you.
All right, we're about an hour into our trek. You can see Everest straight ahead, peeking through. Definitely feeling the altitude, but just going slow and steady. And about halfway there, I think.
You see on the farm down there and the Khumbu Icefall, a little bit up there. You see people?
Yeah.
There's side and base camp rocks.
Oh, those are base camp rocks?
Yeah. In the base camp here.
Oh, that's base camp.
Yes.
Oh, our first sight of base camp.
And base camp rocks and then
Wow.
and Nugget. That's two here.
Wow, our first sight of Everest base camp. There we, yeah, I could see the rock. Yeah, now I could make it out.
Yeah.
That's the rock.
Ah.
Nice.
And more than half an hour something. Half an hour.
Okay, half an hour. Okay. Okay, we're about half an hour away. Just taking our time. That's the Khumbu Icefall.
Yes. This all Icefall. This all.
A lot of people have perished there. It's very dangerous.
Yes. You see of this and Khumbu Glacier side.
Uh-huh.
That they crossing in out the Mount Everest climbing. Well,
So if I want to climb Everest,
from
You-
that side, the Khumbu Glacier on the behind that your last point
Yeah.
you see.
Uh-huh.
That side will go up.
oh,
Yes.
Off in the distance, I spot the Khumbu Icefall. This isn't just any glacier, this is the most dangerous part of the Everest summit route. The section where climbers risk their lives the most. The part where some never come back. From base camp, some people camp there for weeks or a month to, acclimatize before trekking to the summit of Everest. Those people are true mountaineers.
all right. Started our descent into base camp. You can see the rock straight ahead. Everybody takes pictures in it. Just taking this downhill portion very slow.
At this point, I'm running on emotion. I can see base camp. I can hear the trekkers celebrating in the distance. The closer I get, the more the anticipation builds. It's like Everest Base Camp has its own energy field pulling you in. I'm exhausted, I'm drained, but I don't stop. I can't stop. I've come too far for that. And now, the horses from earlier, they stop. Even they can't go any further. That's how you know we're close. And then, there it is, the famous Everest Base Camp rock. I made it, flooded with emotion, exhaustion, pure disbelief. Some people cry, some people scream, some people drop to their knees in relief. Me, I soak it in. I thought I'd be jumping up and down, screaming like a girl at a Taylor Swift concert, but instead, I stand there. I let it hit me. I let the moment absorb me.
Congratulations.
All right, let's take the backpack off. So I can set my GoPro up here.
I can't believe it. Everest Base Camp. And it's almost empty. All the effort, the early start, the relentless pace, it all paid off. There's barely anyone here. I've seen photos of this place absolutely packed with trekkers. People wait in line for 30 minutes just to get a picture in front of the iconic rock. But not today. Today, for just a small window of time, we have base camp almost to ourselves. I know it won't last. Give this an hour, maybe even less, and this place will be flooded. But right now, I can fully embrace the moment. But let's be real, no one comes to Everest Base Camp without getting the photo. I set up my tripod and GoPro, making sure I get a nice wide-angle shot that captures the entire scene. I don't just want a selfie, I want to capture the energy of this place, the reality of what it takes to get here. And because the crowds aren't here yet, I actually have the rare opportunity to take my time. Most people rush their photos because they're worried about the line behind them. Not me. I earned this moment. I'm taking my damn time. I stand there, staring at the mountains, fully aware of how much effort it takes to get here. Not just for me, but for everyone who's ever made this trek. For the Sherpas who built these trails, for the climbers who have risked their lives to push even higher, and for the people who have dreamed to stand here, but never could. It's humbling, it's inspiring, and I know this moment is once in a lifetime. And my porter, absolute legend. running back and forth, grabbing the right gear, never once complaining. At one point I tell him to grab my jacket and there's a language barrier and he brings the wrong one. He goes back and forth again. So he just goes back and forth, you know, grabbing different gear for the right photo, and it just still does it with a smile. He doesn't roll his eyes, no frustration, just pure Sherpa endurance.
So then I gotta put on the put on the Alpine Ramble jacket.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just put it over this jacket. I can leave it on, it's fine. Or just no. Oh, okay. Oh, can you go get the North Face jacket laying on the ground over there? It's laying on the ground over there. Come back. Oh. Where's he going? I thought he was.
Right. And then come back.
He was supposed to bring the jacket.
Yo, Surreal guy. इसको त्यो अर्को ज्याकेट चाहिँ ल्याइदिनु त
Alpine Ramble.
Hey, Alpine Ramble team.
If you want to do a quick video, I could say something.
Yes. And just one request you said. How is your car? How is your my service? And Patthar is small one.
Yeah.
So video me.
Yeah.
And
You can do it on my phone. I'll send it to you.
okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. I think so.
Can you run and grab the camera and bring it back? Yeah, just grab the whole camera. The whole tripod and everything. Just grab the tripod. And... Yeah. All right, just took a picture at the famous Everest rock. Not terribly crowded here. Slight headache. Now he's bringing the whole tripod. I bet it's... He's walking through everyone's pictures. He's the best porter in the world. He's walking through everything. Now we're getting a good view of of the Khumbu Icefall from our porter, the new cameraman in Porter. Best.
You can see on the Khumbu Glacier.
Oh wow!
Here and down there, and Khumbu Icefall.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Is it still recording?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, and don't worry, I tipped him more than he's probably ever been tipped in his life. Same for my guide. They earned it.
All right. All right, we got a great view. All right. All right, we are looking at...
Your phone. Check kitchen with the Khumbu Icefall.
Wow, look at that. me try to. Yeah. Yeah.
Push. Yes. And another push. Like this. Yes. Okay. Another. Your legs like this.
Let me get these sunglasses on.
Oh, good, good. Your legs. Ah. One more. Yes.
Okay, now get one just of me like looking off, you know, like looking out at it.
Time for the photo everyone comes for. I climb upon the famous Everest Base Camp rock, the one covered in flags, graffiti, and thousands of names of those left behind by trekkers from all over the world. Honestly, the graffiti kind of sucks. I had to Photoshop most of it out for the pictures I send to friends, just because it really ruins the vibe. Politics and Everest don't mix well. But it doesn't take away from the moment. I make sure Everest itself is visible in the background. That's the shot. That's the proof I made it. And then, as I'm taking pictures, the crowd starts to build. Trekkers are arriving, the once quiet base camp, it's filling up. After my solo shots, it's time for group pictures with my trekking guide and porter. For the company, of course. They got me here. But here's where things get chaotic. I need my trekking company jacket back for one of those promo shots. I need to swap out hats again for consistency. A thank you to my guide. I record a special video for my guide because honestly, without him, I wouldn't be here.
All right, my name is Alex and I'm from the US. I just completed Everest Base Camp Trek with Alpine Ramble Treks, the best trekking company there is. I finished the Everest Base Camp Trek with Bhupal, my guide, with no medication. He was there every step of the way to make sure we got here safely and fun. We had fun every leg of the trek, whether it was day 1 or day 7 that we're on now at Everest Base Camp. He made every bit of the trail exciting and safe, and I can't wait to do another trek with him. He had everything lined up perfectly, no hiccups. All the logistics were taken care of. All I had to do was show up and hike my butt off. So I 100% recommend Alpine Ramble Treks for your Everest Base Camp adventure.
A trek like this isn't just about your own strength, it's about the people who help you get there. My guide always said, my life is his life, and he truly meant it.
Hey travelers, so we just completed the Everest Base Camp Trek. We just waited in line for maybe about 2 or 3 minutes, not long, to get our pictures in front of the famous rock. And then we just took our pictures in front of the sign. And now behind me, you could see Mount Everest, the peak, and also the Khumbu Icefall and the Khumbu Glacier. We got here around 11:45 a.m., so we had to skip lunch and to avoid the crowds. So in about another hour or two, most people don't skip lunch, so the line, and I'll show you, is gonna be much, much longer. So we were able to walk straight up to base camp and take a few pictures at the rock and a few more poses in front of the sign. And then here, as you can see around, there's just maybe about a dozen or so other folks just resting. They just took their pictures as well, and they're going to turn around. And yeah, so a flood of emotions. When I decided to do this trek over 1.5 years ago, I knew that it was going to challenge myself physically and mentally. But the goal was to push myself outside my boundaries, and I did that physically and mentally with all the different cultures, and someone who's never traveled much internationally. So this trip has so far been a success. Now we're still only halfway done. Technically we have to go back, but that's definitely gonna be a lot easier. I was feeling the altitude. Pretty much today was the only day, but once you get to base camp in front of the rock, I don't know if it's just adrenaline or just the fact that you're here at the grand finale, it all just kind of goes away, and it's just a quiet, somber moment where you can just kind of appreciate everyone that's come before you, people that actually are trying. There's no one summiting Everest this time of year, so there's no tents. Normally there would be tents all around behind me. But yeah, it's a special place, not just for the people that have summited Everest, but to the people that have lost their lives trying to get to base camp, but also right behind me at the Khumbu Icefall. A lot of history has happened here. It's an excitement, and it's a jubilation to have made it here, but also it's a peaceful journey to pay respects to those who have come before, and also, unfortunately, probably the people that come after. So yeah, I'm just gonna. We're spending about 25, maybe 30 minutes here before we have to turn around, which is actually quite a long time to stay here. We were only able to have that much time because we left so early and we're moving very quickly on the trail and skipped lunch. Most of the time you really have to turn around after like maybe 10 minutes as soon as you get a quick picture. I'm just gonna take some time to myself and just absorb not just the scenery, but the moment and everything that it represents behind me. And yeah.
A thank you to everyone who supported me, my friends, my family, the people who wanted to be here but couldn't. Because even though I'm standing here alone, I carry so many people with me.
All right, so we are starting to head back. I'm going to show you the journey from the backside of the famous sign to this is the Khumbu Icefall and Everest summit right behind me. So we're just going to head back and show you. It's about a 5-second walk, so not far. You can see there's still very little of a line in front of the rock. I'm gonna watch my footing as I go down. See, so the famous Everest Base Camp sign used to be in front of the rock. Now it's over here, kind of propped up. Rock is still there. All right, so there's the Everest Base Camp sign, and then we're just gonna, we've already taken our pictures here, so we're just gonna not walk on the outer edges so we don't stand in, ooh, some ice there. Excuse us. All right, you can see people taking pictures. All right, behind me, you have the famous Everest Base Camp rock. Very small line, it's about 12:30. Definitely in about an hour, hour and a half, this line is gonna be all the way up to where I'm at. And you could see, of course, Everest and the Everest Peak poking through the corner. Everyone's got creative poses they're doing on top of the rock. And then behind that, you could see the Everest Base Camp sign that used to be in front of the rock, but now is kind of leaning over. And then behind that hill where there's some people taking pictures is the Khumbu Icefall. And that's where also you would be seeing tents if this was the summit season. All right. All right. Of course, we have some political graffiti on the rock. We see Free Palestine. There was a German isolation. Looks like there's something, Aurora. Not sure what that's for. But all right, we're starting our trek back. All right, back with the greatest porter ever. All right, just getting our final look at Mount Everest, the rock, and Mount Everest summit. Taking a quick Oreo break before we head back.
No one is climbing Everest at this time of year. It's late November, almost December. If this was spring, peak climbing season, there would be hundreds of bright yellow expedition tents behind me, filling this area with energy of those about to summit Everest. But right now, nothing but silence. It's a moment to appreciate those who came before us, the legends who stood here, the climbers who made history, and the ones who never made it back. There's an eerie weight to this place when you remember this isn't just a trekker's destination. This is also a graveyard. In 2015, an earthquake triggered an avalanche that swept through base camp, killing climbers and trekkers alike that weren't even summiting Everest. They were right here, where I'm standing. Being here is a privilege, and I make sure to take a moment to respect the lives that have been lost on this mountain. Because just because you're at base camp doesn't mean you're safe. I try to get as much footage as possible because this place is unreal. The prayer flags, the jagged peaks, the vast emptiness, it's stunning in a way that photos don't do justice. Everywhere I turn, there's another perfect shot. The contrast between the sky and the glaciers, the shadows creeping across the ice, the worn down trekker paths leading to the unknown. I don't want to forget a single detail, so I just keep filming. I want to remember exactly how this moment feels. On the way out, I watch different trekkers pose for their photos. Some do serious, dramatic poses, some bring flags of their home countries, others, they're promoting their businesses, their brands, their sponsors. And then there's one guy with like 3 different flags, all representing different causes. I joke with my guide, man, you gotta pick a cause and commit, but hey, respect the hustle. Standing at base camp after all we just did, I look up at the summit of Everest and I think, this was the easy part. Imagine trekking all the way and then saying, all right, time to climb up the world's tallest mountain. I cannot imagine the mental and physical strength it takes to go beyond this point. We struggle just getting here, and yet, for some people, this is just the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
In the bag.
Yeah, throw that in the bag if you don't mind.
Pocket.
Oh, pocket. All right.
Drop here. Right now, 12:45.
Make sure we're all situated. Right. Okay, so it is. I'll start the timer over. See how long it takes us to get back.
I think 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
barely 1 hour.
I respect that.
We are very fast walking. I think 45 minutes, something 45 or 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one more sip of water before we head out. Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye, base camp.
Bye bye. Goodbye. Next time I come back.
I actually say it out loud. Goodbye, Everest Base Camp. It sounds dramatic, but after everything, after the struggle, the altitude sickness, the freezing air, this place deserves a proper farewell. As we start trekking back, the adrenaline is gone and now the reality hits. I just accomplished one of the biggest physical challenges of my life, but also, I still have to hike back.
All right, just left base camp. Hiking up, going back to Gorka Ship from base camp Have to hike this uphill section, and oh boy, am I feeling it. Going very slowly. See the Khumbu Glacier to the left of the screen. I forgot we had to go down to get to base camp. You gotta get back up. Hard to talk. Headache is back. Out of breath is back. Every step is like in slow motion. Hard to talk. Flat portion. Okay, good. Still taking it slow. Head is throbbing. Heart is out of breath. Oh, finally he has to go. He hasn't gone to the toilet all freaking day. I'll use that opportunity to take another look at Mount Everest. Tallest mountain in the world.
It's a bit cloudy and windy.
Yeah. All right, we are hiking back, and in the very far distance, you can see a lot of dust. It almost looks like a cloud, and most likely there was a rock fall. So, in the glacier side. So, that's crazy.
Leaving Everest Base Camp isn't easy. There's a small valley that we have to climb out of, and after everything we've done, this feels like a full-blown Everest summit. I'm out of breath, completely spent. We see wave after wave of trekkers heading in, and I feel so grateful we got here early because right now it's packed. Leaving Everest Base Camp isn't easy. There's a small valley that we have to climb out of, and after everything we've done, this feels like a full-blown Everest summit.
And still seeing the very top of Everest in the background. Yeah. So even though we're heading back, it's still grueling and long. So just taking it slow and steady. All right. Definitely needed to drink more water on the trail. Severely dehydrated right now. But we're walking up to the Teahouse.
We finally returned to the tea house from this morning, and I am wrecked. Look at my face, the way my eyes look, the color of my skin. This is deep altitude sickness. My head is throbbing. I can't even talk in this video, it hurts so much. I tried to drink water, but I know I didn't drink enough on the trail. Dehydration plus altitude equals disaster.
No, I'm just gonna drink this. What's the battery situation here? I guess the solar.
Yes,
Okay.
solar power.
Okay. I'll have to go upstairs and get my power bank.
You have a power bank full charging, right?
I think it's about halfway now, so
Yeah.
I can charge some batteries. Went too long without drinking water. I'm reaping the consequences of that.
Little small one had it.
Yeah,
You had it?
I have a headache.
Yeah. Like send me, little had it.
Yeah. My throat is dry.
Ah.
All the dust. Yeah, kind of like right here.
Yeah, like same here, small one.
Yeah.
Something 1 hour to reach in base camp, right? I think 1 hour.
Yeah.
45 minutes or 1 hour? We reached in
Oh,
base camp.
we were there for a while.
Yeah.
At least we were probably there for 45 minutes.
I think
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I think that dust.
we had enough problems.
Yeah.
Some days I had enough problems.
That dust. You know, I think the dust really added to the.
Yes.
All right, trying to recover from definitely a grueling but rewarding hike. Whew. Still got a headache and a dry throat, but we made it. And now it's lunchtime, so that's...
I ordered lunch, but eating is a struggle. My throat is sore, my head is pounding, but I know I have to eat for energy. And the worst part, the day isn't over. We still have a sunset hike up Patthar, one of the most difficult climbs of the trek. I changed into dry clothes, which helps, but the damage is done. My body is already on the edge.
Thank you.
Welcome. This is salsa, this is pepper. Do you need any? Do you have honey? No. No. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Then how to water? With water?
Yeah, mix some. Yeah, only a little bit though, because I'm gonna put some of that in there.
Mix hot water and mineral water mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea. This very cold. Wow.
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Almost.
That's good.
It's good. सोनाम गएन अल्छे माछा त्यो लानु पर्छ नि त्यो त्यो अल्छे छ माछा त्यसलाई अलिक हिना गर्नुपर्छ क्या त्यसलाई eggs.
Hash brown with eggs or egg. Yeah, so this is our late lunch. So definitely well deserved. There's a bunch of onions in here, which I'm not crazy about, but don't really care. Definitely need energy. Still feel like crap, but I gotta get this down. All right, it's about 3:30. Just ate breakfast. Have about 45 minutes till we do our sunset hike, which is just straight up a big hill, and we'll be able to see the sunset over Everest. This has been the roughest day. Everest Base Camp has kicked my butt. Headache, sore throat, which I'm guessing is from breathing in all this dust from the trail. Could be an early sign of being sick, but yeah, I have a slight sore throat. It just feels very dry. And yeah, just exhausted. I didn't get any sleep last night. There's some light reflecting off the mountains behind me, so I'm wearing my sunglasses inside. Just drop the glove. Alright, so yeah, this has been the hardest day. This has been the hardest day hiking so far. Obviously the elevation has got to me, so at least only one day hopefully of elevation or altitude sickness. Not bad, but definitely feeling it. Headache, sore throat, and yeah, that was just some downtime. Let me show you what the Teahouse looks like. It's pretty quiet. Most people, I'm sure by dinner time this place is going to be jam-packed with people. Yeah, so after the hike tonight, we're going to start about 4. There's not really any more ascending left in the trail, in the itinerary. We just start our way back. So I'll be looking forward to going at a lower altitude. But yeah, tonight could be rough because we're staying here for the night, and we're at like 5,000 meters. So yeah, we'll see how it is. Is the seal coming? Huh? Is he coming? No. Oh. All right. So, all right, guys, it's about 4:10. We are starting our sunset hike to Patthar. Probably not going to be talking very much. I'm dealing with a headache, sore throat, and some digestion issues, if you get my drift. So.
My headache gone, son.
Oh. All right, my guide tells me his headache's gone, so good for him. So happy for him. Okay. I'm wearing a t-shirt, 2 sweaters, and my down jacket. I have my buff over my face, and of course I have my beanie hat, heavy gloves, and trekking poles. Feeling pretty cold, so anxious to get moving fast to warm up the body. And this is our last challenging piece of incline for the whole trip. After this, it's all downhill for the most part. Okay. Yeah. Man, even my toes are cold. Lots of people going up. Okay. Yeah, good times.
should have worn the long johns. Jeez. Oh fuck, it's cold. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to sunset. I'm already shivering. My feet feel frozen. Yeah. Alright. I'm hoping this incline warms me up because I am legit shivering.
Patthar, the sunset hike. I'm already feeling horrible, but I know I have to do this. The hike to Patthar is steep, steady, and unforgiving. And from the moment we start, every step is harder than the last. I'm moving slower than I've ever moved all trek. And with every step, I think, this might break me.
Thank you. And the headache starts. slowly making our way to the top. The headache is getting worse.
I make a choice with the help of my guide. I'm not going all the way to the top of Patthar. Instead, I do something better. I go about halfway up, set up my GoPro, because the view is still just as good as the top, I think. And I set up for a GoPro to capture the sunset over Everest. Now here's something crazy. Everest isn't technically the tallest looking mountain in this frame. The highest peak in this shot is actually to the far right. Everest is taller, but because it's further back, it appears smaller from this angle. It's an optical illusion that kind of messes with your head. But there it is, Everest at sunset, an absolute bucket list moment. So while my GoPro captures history, I'm doing something a little different. I'm just sitting there on the frozen ground, taking it all in. Meanwhile, my all-star guide Bhupal is literally running up the mountain with my cell phone, taking extra photos and videos with him because, I mean, he is just, what a legend. Because of him, I have some of the best shots of Everest at sunset. Moments I'll cherish forever. It was without a doubt the most difficult and painful sunset of my life. But was it worth it? Absolutely.
This one right here.
Just a minute, Casey. Just a minute, just a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, good idea. Now carry this.
Yeah. Okay.
Go.
All right.
Go back.
All right. We just. Yes. Do you have the tripod? Or you have that?
Yeah.
You put it in my pocket?
No.
Oh, you,
I carry.
oh, you carry it? All right. We got 13.
Just a minute. Which side your phone? This side or from that side?
This side.
This side. Your mouth.
Oh, good.
Okay.
All right. All right. We just witnessed the world's best sunset. Now we are cold and going to be making our way back down.
Hotels, the house.
Yes. Put on some more clothes and try to warm up. My headache has gone away.
Oh, gone.
Yeah. But my sore throat, very bad now. It's gotten worse. Goodbye, Everest. Goodbye, Everest.
Going down should be easier, right? Nope. Every step is like someone is hitting me in the head with a hammer. You can hear my breathing in the footage. I'm shivering. Not just cold, but shaking cold. And this isn't put on another layer cold. This is altitude sickness cold. This kind of cold gets into your bones.
Okay. And my dinner of egg fried noodles. Still feeling very, very sick. think I have a favorite, so I'm going to try to nibble on it.
We do the nightly oxygen reading from the oximeter, and here's where things get scary. My hands are too cold to get an accurate reading. My guide tries to warm them up, but the pulse oximeter just isn't sure if, it's working properly. It gives me a reading. First it says 67, then 62. For reference, my guide is at 84%. According to medical journals, anything below 75, 70 is high altitude sickness. I'm in the danger zone. Not just altitude sickness, this is approaching high altitude pulmonary edema, HAPE levels. This is serious.
Good, 67.
GoPro stop recording. 62.
When you go to the room, then they will send me dinner, okay? I do have. That's why I'm coming. Do you want to check or after your meal?
I'll check after.
What is your expectation? What is it then? It's good?
त्यसको खतरा रहेछ बस्या भेटा छ त्यहाँ
Really good. हात चिसो छ कि?
हात चिसो छ
Is your finger cold?
यहाँ अलि चिसो
The device is pretty cold.
No.
And my
finger
finger.
also cold?
Yeah.
This goes up, right? It looks like fine. How you feeling? How's the breathing? Are you breathing?
I feel like the diarrhea is much more prevalent than my headache's kind of gone.
You'll be fine. Because lots of people inside, everybody's having oxygen. Headache? No.
okay 60
How many liters did you finish today?
62 years good safe no problem
Yeah. It's mainly the upset stomach. I really don't have that bad of a headache.
In my prescriptions, it doesn't count this one, only the water. At least 3 liters. But still it is more than 70, which is
I sit there just existing in pain. I have a fever, I can't eat, my head is splitting in two. Very severe diarrhea I'm trying to hold back. This is severe altitude sickness, and I need to get lower, fast.
For me, I have already hot water I put. Room also I didn't finish the bottled water. So tomorrow morning I'll buy. Thank you. No problem. You go. The electric blanket is, has extra. You want to go now?
I have this tiny room Nowhere to go, nowhere to put anything, and I have severe diarrhea, headache, and severe sore throat. So, see what the night holds. Still gonna try to charge up some of my material and wake up in time to get down and hopefully get to a lower elevation at a nicer tea house and heal a little bit. But this is an end to Everest Base Camp Day 7. The best and worst day so far. Worst because I'm so sick, and best because, well, got to go to Everest Base Camp. So hopefully I'm just going to try to survive the night and hike tomorrow back down.
This is the last thing I filmed that night, but what I didn't film, that's where things get really bad. I thought I felt horrible already, but then I vomit hard. And not just a little, I mean violent, uncontrollable vomiting. I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I roll over and puke all over the floor of my tiny tea house room, all over my bags, over everything. It's everywhere. And there's nothing I can do about it. There are no towels, there are no paper towels, there's no way to clean it up. And I'm too weak to even try. It's not even like extra water laying around. And here's the gross part. The puke froze. Because the room was so cold, the vomit literally froze solid. Just crusted over my bag, my clothes, the floor. The smell, absolutely horrific. But I was too weak to care. I was in and out of sleep just trying to survive the night. And in that moment, I was scared. This is uncomfortable scared, generally terrified. I knew how bad altitude sickness could get. I knew how quickly it could turn into something deadly. And for the first time on this trip, I started thinking, am I gonna need a helicopter? Because if I don't start improving by morning, that's the only option. Let me tell you, no trip, no adventure, no goal is worth dying over. So I lay there, crying, freezing, trying not to breathe in the smell of puke, and I just prayed. I just prayed I'd get through the night because I wasn't sure if I would.